Namaste students, I'm JVN Dr. Aziz Mohammad Khan from Department of Food and Biotechnology, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. Today I'm going to discuss about the topic cell disruption method using enzymes. So what cell disruption method we have discussed about the mechanical method, physical method, chemical method, and now we are going to discuss about the enzymatic method of cell destruction methods. As we know that microorganisms are composed of cell wall. They are composed of cell wall and the composition of cell wall include peptidoglycan layer. And in bacteria it is composed of peptidoglycan layer. Okay. Enzymes have some activity which can be used for the decomposition of their cell membrane. Example is that lysozyme. Lysozyme have the ability to degrade to hydrolyze beta-1,4 glycosidic bond between the peptidoglycan. Okay, if we observe the structure of the bacterial cell wall, we observe peptidoglycan layer, and the composition of a peptidoglycan include beta-1,4 glycosidic bonds. They are bound by beta-1,4 glycosidic bonds. So, what does lysozymes do? Lysozymes are enzymes which cleave this bonding between the peptidoglycan. If this bonding between the peptidoglycan layer is degraded, the peptidoglycan layer of the cell wall get disrupted, and peptidoglycan layer is the outermost layer. Okay, if the outermost layer of the bacteria is disrupted, the remaining part of the bacteria will come outside the cell, and all the cell the parts will be come out, and the cell will be disrupted. Okay, this is the basic idea for the enzymatic disruption of the cell. Okay, this is the idea of the bacteria. Now we talk about the some more things which we can use. The lysozymes. Okay, the lysozymes can also be used along with the detergents SLH Tritonex. Okay, these are the detergents such as sodium lauryl sulfate and Tritonex. If we use lysozymes along with these detergents, we can also lyse the bacteria, gram-negative bacteria. EDTA can also be used along with the lysozyme for the disruption of the gram-negative bacteria cell wall. So this is the matter of the cell wall of the bacteria. Okay, in the yeast and fungi. Okay, there is also a cell wall, and the enzyme which is used for the degradation of the cell wall of the yeast and fungi includes cellulase, pectinase, gyanulase, and chitinase, because the cell wall of the fungi is composed of chitin. Okay, it is composed of the chitin. So chitinase enzyme is used for the disruption of the chitin. Okay, example include yeast cells are disrupted using the enzyme like gymolase or lyticase. And what does this gymolase and lyticase do? It cleaves the beta-1,3 glucose activity, and it have some proteolytic activity which results in the decomposition of the yeast cell wall disruption. Jamolase has beta-1,3 glucanase and beta-1,3 glucanase laminopterohydrolase activity, and chitinase is commonly used to disrupt the filamentous fungal cell wall disruption. Okay, so chitin is composition of the fungal cell wall, and chitinase is used for the disruption of the this chitin. If we disrupt the chitin, all the material inside the fungal cell will come out, and the fungal cell will lyse. Okay, so these are the important examples of the enzymatic disruption of the cell. The major drawback for the enzymatic disruption is that they are very costly. Okay, and the immobilization of enzyme is a major requirement. So then the major drawback are these two things: the costing and the immobilization of enzyme. So we can conclude our topic here.